Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lacefronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, BougieGang gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. I had a little bit of interruption. Okay, I was having like a major catastrophe back here backstage, so hopefully we're good now. Let me Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. You know how they say if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So I was ready. You know what I'm saying? Also, I realized I recorded a video last night. You guys may have seen it over on Real Talk Bougie. I think I dropped some tea. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know that it was any bit of a surprise, but I provided the receipts and, we'll talk about it. We might talk about it right after this. I have another live coming up where we're going to talk some Nesto over here later today, and that's for sure. If you are not subscribed to Sylvia, infamous Sylvia, get your life. I've told you guys numerous times. I've shared her link on my community wall. Infamous Sylvia, all you got to do is search it in the search bar. And she dropped some major tea yesterday. She was at the courthouse. So if Nesto is something that you're interested in, girl, get your whole life and go check it out. Because sis had her camera in the courtroom. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let her. She's got her whole video. We're gonna talk about it, but you finally made a live, India Marie. Hey, boo boo. What's going on? Hey to everyone. Hey, Lex. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to the gang stars. Good morning to the first ones in India. Good morning. It's India with a Y, not I. Good morning. Forever grateful. Pine apples. Good morning. But yeah, sis, if you didn't know, go get some after we're done with this. This is, I saw someone in the chat say when flossing goes wrong. Y'all, we didn't talk about it, but the documentation shows in excess of $1 million bankruptcy filing to like many different things on top of a used Mercedes G6 2016, only 20,000 miles. That's not bad for a Mercedes because a Mercedes can last you a lifetime. Um, but girl, a $2,400 car payment, that's a whole house. That is literally a house. But anyway, girl, but we'll talk about it later. But yeah, go check it out so you've got the information. Because I know people get so irritated um when we talk through stuff. So go get your whole watch it from start to finish without a whole bunch of interruptions, and then we'll talk about it later. um I'm probably going to try to do that right after here because my day is kind of tight. I did schedule a live for over here, so you were over on the Real Talk Bougie in the replay. Okay, Coco, getting all the information right. um so we'll do something over here a little bit later, a reaction. Um, but yeah, Ernesto is still in jail. The streets are safe. He wasn't going to get out, even if he got bail yesterday. I'm just going to throw this out here since we're talking about Atlanta. Even if he got bail yesterday, he wasn't going anywhere. He still has, so it's all the cases that they heard yesterday. On top of, they still got him pending for other stuff. He ain't going nowhere. He's not going anywhere no time soon. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I'm gonna say this though. Deputy District Attorney or DA, Assistant District Attorney Taylor, she better, girl, sis better be very prepared when she goes. I had bosses like this. If you guys saw Sylvia's video, have you guys ever had a boss that was so mean? They were amazing. I'm going to tell you, I'm so grateful for, I'm going to say specifically my female bosses that were very, very hard on me, but made me step it up a notch. Like, not even a notch. They just made me like get my life all the way together. I've had a couple in my lifetime. I had a male boss too, who he expected so much out of me. And it did make me feel good to come and show up and show out and be super prepared and on it and dressed and all of the things. Um, Let me tell you something. There is nothing more embarrassing than having your boss serve your ass to you. And I'm just going to say this off the top. If you have I mean, there's probably no more important job than a prosecutor. And the district attorney, assistant district attorney, you are there representing the people and the government. And if you're saying that someone is dangerous, sis, where is the receipts? And then you got the public defender, Rondon. We went through her stuff. Remember, we went over to her LinkedIn page. Any of you guys who are following this? Sis, like, damn near just got out of law school. And she knew keep her mouth shut. She was like, Ernesto, like, knew he tried to say something cute and she shut that right on down. Taylor got her ass served, okay? Which was not a shining moment because to me, on the gravity of what she delivered, thankfully his charges are severe enough where the judge was like, okay, we're denying bond. It's not even like she gave him something and he can't pay it and still has stuff pending. She was like, no. But I think it was more on the strength of the gravity of the charges versus the delivery of what was, because sis was not prepared at all. I don't know if she thought it was going to be a slam dunk. I suggest sis gets into some sort of Excel spreadsheet. Just use good old fashioned Excel. Download all the cases, all of the charges, get you a nice Excel spreadsheet and have it on the ready when your boss, when you're not even your boss, when the leadership is asking you for a rundown on what the hell is going on with these cases, when they happen, what were the charges, what was the final disposition, did he get time? I mean, this is a very important case. And if sis didn't know that this is a high profile case being tracked all up, down, inside, out, the back ways, up ways, all of the things on this damn internet. Okay. If you haven't seen it, go over to the infamous Sylvia and go check out the video. Sis was in the courthouse yesterday with her camera. She had all her documentation. She went the day before and got her papers signed, and the judge let her bring her camera into the courtroom. And sis was over there reporting for the YouTube streets. Okay. Okay. Go give sis her view, give her that watch time. I've shared other things that Sylvia has brought to YouTube over on my community wall. Go get into it because we can't go over everything over here. Some stuff you're gonna just have to go to where I send you the link, right? So go check it out. But we're gonna talk about the court proceeding because it was quite interesting over on Real Talk Bougie when we finish up here. So anyway, let's girl. What I had heard is that there was something going on the YouTubes that I needed to that y'all wanted me to talk about, and I'm here, but I didn't know sis was running off at the mouth again. That's what you guys were like. Keisha's running off at her mouth again. You guys, come on. So, here we are. Girl, it's been 2 days. Sis has 8,000 views. Oh my god. Girl, I don't know. I'm not going to say why is she even, look, she can do what she wants. It's her channel. Okay. Guys, this is what I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I'm very much tired of the 5 minute kids bop interlude in the morning. The kids are so cute and everything, but it's kind of like, my god. Okay. Yes, Sylvia, she's doing her damn thing. And but yeah, you guys got to go check that out and then we can talk about it. I had secondhand embarrassment for what? For Ernesto or for Shirley in the chapter. I was going to drop the chapter 13 video. I was working on editing it while Sylvia was live last night. Well, yeah, I was editing. I was trying to like just get it all together because I was starting to film and I was like, "Ooh, let me use my red pen because I had already red penned through it." I'm a red pen person. If we ever work together and we are going over a document or something together, I love my red pen. So I was trying to find all of because it's a 50-page document. So I was already circling a bunch of stuff. And then when I started doing the video, it was just so much easier using the red pen. So but I hopefully that helped as well to kind of highlight certain points because it's a lot of information. And I'm not a bankruptcy person, even though my background is finance, but I'm not a expert at bankruptcy and those documents. Anyway, guys, let's get into Keesha. Keesha is over here in Atlanta doing the most, or maybe doing the most at doing the least. Okay, guys, I don't even know what to say. Let's just get into it because what I heard was not good. She was talking out the side of her neck. That's what I heard in my Instagram DMs. You guys came and were like, sis, hello, ma'am, ma'am, can you please clock in over at Camel Toe Realty because there's some problems going on over there. So we're here. We're here. All right, let's get into what's going on. These poor kiddos. Okay, so here is Jory. I don't know if does Keisha's house have any offers on it yet? Remember, Keisha's house is for sale. Do they have any offers yet? Is it still just kind of showing? I don't know. I haven't been keeping up on that, but maybe she's lucked up and gotten some offers, hopefully for her, right? Honestly, I'm going to be happy for the story to progress. I mean, one way or the other, I guess the story will progress. Um Either the shenanigans of trying to get that house together and dealing with the fact that the house won't sell, or her selling, packing up, and moving on to the next location. Either way, I'm here for all of it. Let's go.
Josie, yes. I'm Josie, and I.
Okay, guys, forgive me. We're going to skip over some of this because Jory playing on the bed with dolls is of no interest to me. If I miss something, is Keisha talking?
They're over there playing.
Okay, sounds like sis is just playing. And then we've got the Pastel twins on the way to school. So let's hear what the little angel faces with their pink swoosh ones on have to say. I'm so glad mommy finally got them some sneakers.
Journey was saying.
And the school probably said, could you please send them in some rubber bottom shoes, please? We need them to have on sneakers.
And Journey and me was saying, help out, could. Stop at school, stop out. Come back, could. What?
Okay, we're giving it a chance, but guys, we're just having to we gotta advance because it's toddler time. And
hey y'all, good morning. So I am on my way to my PO box because somebody messaged me.
Oh, let me tell you something. We're gonna hopefully we're gonna get into it. If you guys are not watching Blueface's mom, Carlissa, I don't know what I've dropped a couple of videos in members, but if you are not watching Carlissa is ghetto. What do you think? Like, if Blueface where do you think he gets it from? Carlissa is a mess, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. We have got to start checking in with Carlissa a little bit more frequently because Carlissa is a whole mess.
Like maybe a week or so ago, and was like, hey girl, I sent you something. Y'all know it'll be one of my PO box. So I'm on my way to my PO box. And then I got a meeting at one of our offices, an investment meeting, and amongst other things that I am doing. I don't know how much
Did you just hear that nastiness?
Amongst other things that I am doing.
She's so disgusting. She is not, she has no feminine qualities whatsoever. I was watching something on Instagram. I think I saved it, and I'm gonna try and play it before we end. But it was a couple that was talking about how weak men bring out masculinity. Weak men bring out strong women, okay? Or weak men make strong women because obviously you've got to overcompensate. And strong men create feminine women who are empowered in the relationship, okay? And it might sound weird, but I'm like, you know what? It's so true. When you have someone that you know that you can trust and that you can follow, it brings out your more feminine qualities. It allows you to be a woman because you know that this man is right in his place, and he's got his place and you've got yours. And girl, don't ask me why I thought about that at this moment, but just remember that if you feel tired, if you feel run down, if you feel like you're having to work way too hard, maybe you might need to think about where you're at and what kind of relationship you have, because if you have a weak man in the relationship, you're having to step up for a reason. We look at like a Peach McIntyre, who Peach works a lot of overtime. Peach has to do a lot because what does she say? And she talks about it. She's got a whole weak man over there. When you've got a man that is doing what he's supposed to be doing, it allows you to bring out your most feminine. It allows you to be your best you, not the you have to be. It's the you that you want to be, right?
I don't know how much I film or if I film at all. It doesn't matter. And then I also had someone reach out to me asking to be mentored by me. Hey,
What idiot messaged her for mentorship?
how are you?
Good morning, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Your name, Florida?
Keesha.
How can I serve you, Keesha?
Can I have a breakfast burrito with, is it just the eggs on there? Can you just do eggs?
I can do the no meat burrito. It'd be the hash browns and the eggs inside of it.
No, I'll just do the minis.
Okay. You want a 4 count or a 10 count?
A 4.
You want to do the meal or just the minis?
The meal.
Alrighty, what's your drink?
Orange juice. Hold on, y'all.
Anything else for you this morning?
That'll be all. Do y'all accept cash right here?
No, man, we're going to put you on around.
Okay.
Today, you got it a 4 count meal with a hash brown and OJ.
Yep.
So it's going to be $8.90. You pay the cash right around tomorrow, okay?
Okay, thank you. He said $8 and what cent, y'all? Okay. But anyways, okay. We got to get into it. So I don't know in the last video, because I was editing so much out that I think I was like, did I mistakenly edit out the clip that I was trying to talk to you guys about Keesha? So if I did, what I said was, because I'm not going to go back and look, I did say that Keesha is going to happen, but it's going to be a lot different. I'm introducing something brand spanking new to my channel. Hey, how are you?
We're gonna put down.
Okay. So I'm introducing something brand spanking new to my channel, and at first I was like, I'm gonna do it. Then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, for cash? No, I'm paying with cash.
Oh, he took your order right?
Yeah, he already took
it. Sorry. Okay, thank you.
No problem. So yeah, I'm introducing something brand spanking new. At first I was gonna do it, then I wasn't. Talked to my best friend, and she was like, girl, this is gonna be your thing. Like, you will be so bomb with this. Go ahead and move forward. So I'm gonna do it. I told you guys, me and babe are going out the country for our birthdays, so we won't even be here at the start of Keesha, so I'm gonna pre-film it probably next week before we leave out. And I'm so excited. Like, I'm so freaking excited. Stay tuned. I need everybody to tune in.
I'm sorry. It just sounds like she's going to sit there and try to film some talky chatty video that you've done before, and you can't seem to get it done professionally because guys, take a minute and hit the like button. Remember, more likes, less commercials, okay? So yeah, it just seems like anytime she does some sort of a sit down, it is not well put together. There's no microphones, there's children screaming, it's off topic, that nothing has been researched. Look, everything is not perfect as a mommy content creator, because I can speak from experience. I mean, sometimes you guys just gonna have to roll through. You're gonna hear some dogs bark, and someone's gonna ask me, is dinner ready, or what are we eating, or whatever, or the doorbell's gonna ring. I mean, it just is what it is. I'm at the house, okay? However, at the end of the day, you got to do your best. I mean, kids screaming, girl, you might need to tend to your household and turn that microphone on later. But that being said, I just think that she is not, like, we're just going to see how it goes before I completely trash it. That's just my first impression based on what I know. But I think that sis wants to be a blogger, and sis wants to have some fun with this thing, and we gonna have some fun with it. So girl, come on.
And they want to Keesha and figure out what I'm introducing to my channel. Sidebar. So another thing about me, fun fact, I absolutely love U.S. history. That was my favorite, not even just U.S. history, world history, all things social studies, history. That used to be my least favorite subject when I was in elementary school. I thought it was so boring, and I was like, who cares about these dates, these people, these, like, all that? Like, that was just not good. So annoying. It was a close runner-up to math because I just hated dealing with all those numbers. I was really good in math, especially in elementary school, but it was just tedious. I love
Guys, I literally already zoned out. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this girl can talk her fucking ass off. My God. It's awful. It's awful. When I start playing around with the covers, I have lost it. My ADD is like, hello?
reading and literature and writing. Like, that was my favorite. And then I like science. I didn't have any problem with science. Then I went to high school, still hated social studies until my junior year when I transferred to Westlake and I got Mr. Ruffin.
Can I tell you how tired I am of hearing about this damn school that you went to 10 years ago and where you met your baby father? Can I tell you how tired I am of hearing about you and your baby father and how you guys met somewhere? Nobody cares.
Same class me and Babe met in. But another fun fact. But anyways, Mr. Ruffin was fucking amazing. He revived me from my miseries of hating social studies, and I absolutely fell in love. The way he taught piqued my interest so much, and I've always had a deep fascination for it. Another fun fact, that's why when I went to Spelman, I minored in political science, because politics, like, it kind of ties hand in hand with the extension of history, and I just felt so badass, like, for knowing all these historical facts, and like, it was just so much. So anyways, one of my vendors in Atlanta, I think
one of her benders? Did she say benders?
I ended up falling in love with him. He's from South Korea. I started like talking to him about his personal life back home. Like, I just had such a curiosity, and it's kind of making me emotional. Why the fuck am I so sad?
Why do you feel like, see, this is the I don't feel qualified, so let me run you my resume. Guys, let me tell you something. Even if you are not qualified, if you have a spark, a flame in your heart to do something, your comfortable place inside of you understands you want to be comfortable, right? So you're always going to have some doubts, but just understand, if you are talking to a bunch of people and you want to sell them on something, don't sit and run your resume. Trust and believe, understand and know that if people find you unqualified, they're going to ask you, who do you think you are? What made you think you could do this? Da, 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 da. Okay? Trust me, the people are going to ask. Okay? That being said, the bottom line is, if you want to do something, just do it. The fact that she's sitting here and giving us a whole damn Easter speech on some damn why she wants to talk about something just tells me we getting ready to bump into something very fugazi, very much should be in the bushes, very much Keesha, sit your ass down. But we gonna let her have it. Let's let her have it. Let's let her talk about it, and we just gonna let it play out how it goes. Okay.
I love him. I just actually texted him. I'm waiting for him to text.
Sis is just telling us right here how inadequate she feels. Oh, you're texting your teacher? Interesting. Keesha, I'm telling you, that movie Election, that if you have not seen Election with Reese Witherspoon, she was a high school student. She was very, very ambitious, right? She ends up sleeping with her teacher and ruining his life. Okay. The fact that Keesha is going to be 30 years old in a couple of weeks and you've still got a teacher's phone number in your phone from 12 years ago, sis, what in the fuck? How are you in touch with this man? He should be damn near 40 years old at least, even if he was a young teacher, even if he was like a foxy, sexy 22, 23-year-old teacher and you were 17 and whatever you had going on. Why are you texting your teacher?
Me back. I want to check in with his mental health. I haven't seen him in a while, and I just want to make sure he's okay.
You want to check in with his mental health as you are continuing to suck up schnot.
But anyways, yeah.
It's $8.90.
Yeah, I'm paying with cash. Oh, you taking it right here? Let me see if I got 90 cents. I got 90 cents.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm going somewhere, y'all, so stay with me. Y'all know this. Anyways, so I kind of got back interested because I'm doing all my research. I follow Sean King, and he's educating about, which I knew a lot of stuff already, but I kind of wanted to.
So you are following another pod, like he's educating. Oh, okay. So you think that watching Sean King, you are learning everything you need to know to be able to be informed on a topic. You don't watch the news, you don't read. It was like back in the day when they asked Sarah Palin what newspapers, when Katie Couric, they felt like Katie Couric was being oh so elitist to Sarah Palin by asking her what newspaper she read, and she couldn't name one. She couldn't name a newspaper. But this is how you're learning, by watching a podcast. Okay. I mean, look, everyone's got to start somewhere.
Like brush up on what I already knew, and it's just so sad and so god awful. Simply put, if you guys don't remember the Holocaust, when the Jews were
You sound stupid. You sound stupid already, my lord.
You know, Hitler tried to rid them off the face of the world, and there's so many movies about the Holocaust. So many.
It's sad that all of her reference points are good. God, look at the freeze frame. Her reference points are movies and podcasts. Okay.
The most sad, like not most sad, one of the saddest movies about the Holocaust is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. If you've never seen that, go check that out. It doesn't go all the way into details about the Holocaust, but it just kind of puts you into the perspective of what was going on during that time. Also, The Diary of Anne Frank, just to name a few. But there's a lot of documentaries. But you just gotta watch a lot of stuff and do a lot of research, because there's misinformation, a lot of propaganda, and you just want to make sure you're
not that she used propaganda, my lord.
Digesting the right information. But you guys know that happened, and once they were displaced from where they were, the Western Hemisphere tried to help them get moved to a different territory to rebuild themselves, which was in Israel.
This is really pathetic.
Which Israel did not exist. So
she's like, look, I cannot show my life anymore. They keep dragging me on the internet. And I think that if I try out talking, and let's let her see what she can do with this, because it's going to be comedy.
It was the Palestine, we just went over how to pronounce this, the Palestine area, and they already were there. They already, wait, how did my gas get down again? They already owned that territory, the Palestinian people. They were able to peacefully and amicably coexist when they were displaced. However, after years and years and years, there has been a lot of colonizing, and the Israelites have pretty much tried to take over the Palestine land. After they were displaced from their own homeland from the Holocaust, they were now pretty much taking over this new land that they were forced to. Hey, thank you.
Forced to.
Thank you, you too. And really? After that, like, of course, Israel and America have had strong ties all the way down from the beginning of the wars. If you guys don't know anything about the World War I, World War II, they have had strong ties. They have gotten a great defense. America is funding war supplies, all of this, all the time to Israel. We're their biggest allies. Like, we stood together. America has never lost a war in history except for the Vietnam War, and we withdrew from that war. I can't remember the date. Like I said, I'm just getting back into the swing of this, so just bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna get everything as I continue to talk about certain stuff on my platform. If this is of interest to y'all, if not, then I'm sorry, but I kind of still want to educate people on this. Like, sit through this, y'all. Sit through this, because people who was bored and did not pay attention and was snooze festing through social studies, they need to know this. We as people need to know our surroundings. So when we go to these places or when we see these faces, we're not acting brand new. So I'm gonna tell it in an entertaining way, because I've done this when I used to tutor people back in high school with social studies who hate.
You know what? I think she saw that girl who's a lawyer. I can't think of her name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. If you know who I'm talking about, she's on TikTok. She's a black woman. She's a lawyer, or she's in law school, and she basically summed up the whole entire situation, maybe in about 4 or 5 minutes. And she did a very good job. I mean, if you want something like all the way, I don't want to say dumbed down, it like, but like the dummies version, something that like you could play for a child and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it." Okay. Um Definitely something very user friendly for a child, and or someone who's just kind of like, "Look, can we keep it real? Can you like all the way just very relatable?" Okay. Spellman, I have questions. Thank you. Look, life, I have questions. World, I have questions. Okay, my God. I'm gonna keep scrolling through the comments. Okay, you guys don't mind, right? Let me make this. Yeah, let's just scroll back through them comments because sis is fugazi. Okay, let's get back.
It. And when I would tutor them, they were like, "Oh my gosh, I wish the teacher would teach like this. I love this." But anyways, let me give y'all the tea. Let me give y'all the tea. So we were in, and if there's any minor discrepancy, do not discredit me as a fact teller. Always fact check whatever I'm saying to you guys. I'm brushing up on this knowledge. For the most part, I know it, but I'm brushing up on a few details. If there's any correction, please just respectfully correct it in the comment section. We don't got to come at my neck if I say any wrong detail, but this is based off of what I just remember when I was in social studies. So, yeah, we have been in strong,
this isn't based off of what you remember from social studies. This is based off of what you remember from Sean King or what you just got from watching someone else. Don't play. Okay.
Allies with Israel. But remember, the Jewish people, which I have so many people who I know are Jewish people. So this is also what I say. Let me preface this also by saying this. Just like in America, we have corrupt cops, we have corrupt people, we have, racists and things like that. That does not mean everyone in America thinks like this, moves like this, does like this. So what I'm saying is not to speak for the people as a whole. I'm just generally speaking on some of the facts of the nations. Like, I'm not speaking on everybody. I don't have anything ill will to say, because when you're in a
someone said, Keesha, you tell really good stories. I love the politics conversation. I called exercise. That's what she's trying to say when people are talking around.
Position, which we as Black people, when we have been colonized, this is relatable stuff. So like I said, I don't really want to get into it because it's like happening now, and it just feels so like I'm so emotionally drained. I follow Sean King, like I told you guys.
When Black people were colonized. Okay. Okay.
And I'm watching everything that he's posting, and it's just so freaking sad. Go watch Sean King. I posted his page. Instagram already removed one thing. I don't know if they're gonna keep removing stuff, so just try to go watch. I don't know, this vlog, by the time this comes out, it's gonna be Monday probably, so I don't know what will be left. And like I said, I just always feel so about posting stuff because I don't like getting into long-winded.
Okay, finally a good comment. Let's listen to this. Amari the Barbie says, if your keys won't call you out on it, did you or did you not do a video about how you and Jeremy met and said that y'all were friends with each other, but y'all didn't know each other personally, and that initially he slid in your DMs trying to talk to your friend? So why do you keep trying to push this narrative that y'all were like high school sweethearts or dealt with each other in high school? Like, it's weird. Not to mention, wasn't you and Naija, whatever, in high school? Please stop making yourself look delusional like a liar. Ooh, 40 likes. Okay. What did Keesha say? Okay. I'm scrolling so you guys can see it. You're at war with your mind. Oh my God. Let me get a sound effect.
Oh, really?
You're at war with your mind. None of this was ever, ever, ever said in my entire life. We both said we were captain of the basketball and I was captain of cheer and was friends and friends only. Boys at the second high school didn't even know I was into boys because when I transferred, I never spoke about when boys asked me out because I already was in a relationship with a girl. And when we broke up, I got with Naja or Nasia, whatever her name is. So years later, when I slid in his DMs, okay, girls, don't ever do that. I know that's modern, but don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Don't do it. Okay. Um, so years later, when I became officially thirsty, when I slid in his DMs, he was shocked. He was like, amen. Thank you, Jesus. This girl's making money on the internet. I don't know what the fuck story you just came up with, but what does this even have to do with this vlog? Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. Uh-oh.
Debates about things sometimes because it just makes me emotional and uncomfortable. Where I need to put my, I'm going to my PO box. Let me put my GPS on. Okay, we are on our way. So anyways, so right now that is exactly what is going on. America is helping Israel. The Hamas came and invaded Israel.
The Hummers. Did she say the Hummers? Did she say the Hummers?
Now they did exaggerate and say that they witnessed the beheading of kids and blah blah blah. That never happened, and they recanted their statements about that. But because of that statement, that has what sent the world in a frenzy, and they're like, Israel, defend yourself, go and take out all these Palestinian, is that the proper term for them? Take out those people, defend yourself, blah 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 blah. However, those people, the Hamas people, do not speak, just like the KKK.
The Hamas people
Do not speak for all of Americans. The Hamas people do not speak for all of the Palestinian people. You know, like, so it's really, really sad what's going on. Their water supply has been cut off. People are in the hospital with no water supply, no power. The Israel people control what goes in, who goes out. They're not allowed to travel. They're not, and this is before all this even happened. They've never had this type of freedom, ever. They're not, well, ever since, you know, they started sharing the territory with the people, but they don't have the power to go in and out of their country right now. With all this war stuff going on, you would think they could just say, let's pack up our bags, honey, let's go. Because if, you know, something start happening like that in America, we'll just probably go. Some people go to Canada or wherever else you feel like going, to some of the islands or wherever. They don't have that power. They don't have that luxury. They have to stand right there. Every single thing that they do is chosen for them. It has to be given and granted permission to them. It's not that easy, and it's extremely, extremely sad, to say the least. Let's get off that topic because I don't want to give out any more misinformation, because I always knew about our relationship with Israel. I never really knew.
Hello. Hi. I'm looking for a real estate agent. Hello. Oh my God, who's calling me? I'm trying to record my video. I want to talk about hummus. I want to talk about hummus and politics and my new content. What's going on? Oh my God, I'm trying to record my vlog. Why are people calling me?
To the extent of the Palestine issues and things of that nature. I know a little, but not as much as I do now that it's going on, and I'm like, let me do this research. But anyways, in the midst of me doing this little research and keeping up with the times and understanding, I started to dwindle back into La La World. North Korea is off the mother freaking chain, y'all.
Girl, if you know what's going to happen? This woman is so dumb. she's going to end up having like the dingbat bimbo news report. Y'all, reporting live from Dingbat Central on the Bimbo podcast. Y'all, let's get into the news. Okay, y'all. Okay, do you have your Moscato? Let's go ahead and get into the top stories, y'all.
Always knew North Korea. That's when I think I really started liking U.S. history, when we started talking about North Korea. Because I was like, you know, America is the...
Welcome to the Donkey of the Day podcast. I'm head bimbo in charge. Y'all, let's get into it.
land of the free, the home of the brave, all that good stuff. So when we start talking about benevolent dictatorships and places where you don't have this type of freedom, do you know in North Korea, first of all, we are banned from going to North Korea. If y'all don't know about the situation, a couple of years ago, was he in college? He was about 22 years old, went to North Korea for like a little traveling trip. Before we were on a level 4 alert from traveling, which means...
Jeremy, what are you doing? I'm working on a very important story that I have to deliver while I'm driving to go pick up the kids from school. Okay, I gotta go because I am busy working on my next podcast straight from the car. Okay, stop it.
Highly recommended not to travel, but you weren't banned from traveling. So a couple of Americans went over there. There was some camera footage. They have a really big hotel. There was some camera.
There's a really big hotel in North Korea. Really? Wow. It's like, sis, what in the whole fuck are you talking about? Can you just go do a wig install and stop insulting people's intelligence with the latest episode of the Bimbo podcast? Wishing wells. This is a mess. Does she have any friends to talk to? She don't have nobody to talk to. Her vocabulary is too limited for this. Absolutely. She is so boring. Okay. I actually, when she starts talking like this, she's kind of opposite of boring to me. Because it's so funny. She's going to offend some SV. What are we doing? What does BougieGang do? Okay, we already know this, sis. She's already offended like 10,000 people. Let her. That's what we got to do. We just got to let her. Let her do that, okay? She's going to offend some people. Biggest lesson I learned when publicly speaking, stay away from politics. Look, if you want to have a political, like Candace Owens, does Candace Owens care about offending people? She is with the shits, okay? Candace Owens is with the shits, all right? And you know what? She's prepared for that. She's also not parading her kids and her husband around you. She's not trying to teach you how to make a taco. She's coming to drop the shits, and then she does what? She takes off, okay? That's it. That's all. And she's not playing around out here. Keesha is trying to find some usable content because sis is she's spinning that wheel of misfortune, okay? All right? And sis wants to talk about stuff she doesn't know anything about, all right? Let her. Because you're smart, sis. You stay away from talking about topics you don't feel comfortable with or don't want to discuss publicly because maybe you'll have to defend your view on something. Absolutely, right? We talk about a lot of stuff. That's some stuff we don't get into. I mean, politics, religion, sports. Those are conversations you have with family and people that actually really care about you. So I put a little extra on the back of your statement. But yes, sis, I totally agree.
Footage of someone going onto the 5th floor. Some Asian countries have taboo like ideologies about certain numbers. So sometimes you'll go to certain malls, certain hotels, certain this, certain that, and you like you're not allowed to go to this floor. You don't even see access to certain number floors because they have such taboo thoughts about it. They don't have taboo thoughts about the number 5, but on this particular hotel, like you don't see a 5th floor access. There's only they say North Korea is very private about their affairs. Like they treat their citizens, if you want to call them that, like complete crap. They do not have the best relationship amongst other countries. If you guys don't know, they say that North Korea has so many tools and bombs and whatever that can end the entire world. Like, but of course there's so many peace treaties in place. There's so many political conferences where they shake hands with what's his name?
You know what? Keesha needs some dick. I'm just gonna say it. She needs some real bad. Jeremy, where are you? Clearly, Jeremy is not home, because if Sir was home, she wouldn't be doing all this mess. Ma'am, what is wrong? What is really wrong? Are they out of your medicine at the pharmacy? Like, sis, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, sis? You need to go sit down. What's wrong?
Kim Jong, I can't remember his name at the time. I think it's Kim Jong. They shake hands with his lip. If I was in North Korea and I did not say his name, you could be, y'all, you could literally be sentenced to the afterlife. If you go there, if you live there and you take a picture beside his statue, or you do anything to discredit his family, you are not, like how in America, like people can, when we don't get the president we want, we don't get the governor, and we publicly are outraged, and we have freedom of speech, and we speak out against these our frustrations. Like, no, we shouldn't have this political party. Like, how dare they? Like, they suck. When President Obama was in the seat, the Obama administration sucks. You would be sentenced to the afterlife. There is no such thing as you speaking up against the dictator. There's no such thing. That is the #1 criminal offense that you can commit in North Korea. Speaking out against any political party. There is no social media over there. They control and they limit what you digest. It is absolutely illegal to own a Bible. It is absolutely illegal to consume any information, any news about.
It is absolutely illegal. It is illegal. Illegal. Okay. Girl, she needs something in her. Girl, hold on a second. Let me get that eggplant. Keesha, you need something in your mouth, sis. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? This is welcome to the trash can talk hour, okay?
About the Western Hemisphere. From the time you are going to school, their social study classes speak heavily about them speaking ill on America and South Korea. They hate South Korea. If you are in South Korea and you travel over there, they're gonna do any little thing. First of all, they have cameras everywhere. If you don't know, in Asian countries, there's what is it called? CCT cameras. You like how here, like in America, we have a lot of cameras everywhere. But over there, oh baby, there's a camera everywhere. Every street, every corner, every block, every this, like you are being watched every day. So they have to do extreme radical things if they're trying to get away with crimes. And there are so many different crimes that I could talk about that these citizens have tried to get away with in the past, which are so outrageous and crazy. But I'm not going to go there just yet. We're going to focus on how extreme their views are in North Korea. And I'm almost terrified to say this out loud. Thank God I'm in America because, you know, we have freedom of speech.
Oh, man.
But you guys, if you were in, what are some of the other things that I know about North Korea? Other than the fact that America and North Korea have never, like, they control every and anything that you do. But mostly, like, you have to literally idolize your political party. And not only that, if you do a crime there, if you commit a crime there, they not only will punish you, they punish your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cat.
She needs to stop. She said they punish your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, your da, 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 da.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Oh my God. This woman she's lost it.
Your child, they want to make sure everybody feels the wrath of your little mistake. Like, they have torture camps. Like, you think American prison is crazy? They have torture camps. Like, you do one little minor thing, you can get sent. So let me tell y'all what the American guy did that made like America just officially say, no more. I don't care if you have a passport. We're not going to North Korea anymore. So a couple of years ago, this guy went to North Korea and home right now because of him. A lot of my credit repair customers because of him. If Jeremy promotes the out of me, like anything that, because I do a lot of things. I feel hair, and Jeremy comes home every day or contacts me throughout his day with somebody, whether it be credit, like, hey, somebody's looking to do this, babe. I talked to them about you, blah, blah. Like, when we close the deal, y'all see the closing video, but just still the point is, he really, really, really values me, and kudos for doing what you're supposed to do. Like, I'm a mom, I don't get kudos for it. He's a dad, but just like to just do it without any question, just because he just so happy and wants me to win. So whichever room he's in, every room that he's in, since I've gotten my real estate license, he's this very moment. Just the fact of the matter is, I know this is a client. Their goal is, so instead of planning, we get to their goal. Anyways, y'all, let me go ahead into this condo. We're doing condo, y'all. Look at me. I came to the Finchies to get some lunch. Babe had sent me some lunch money. I was like, let me.
And I might got a little deal for y'all people. If y'all, I might got a deal for the people without wheels.
And he, like I said, he was on this little traveling thing, 22 years old, the 5th floor of the property that he was at. He went to sleep. Everybody else said they were going to bowling and going to go back to the bar, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna go to sleep. He came back. The guy who was his roommate said he was still in the room, still in the same spot, position and everything. However, when it was time for them to leave and get back onto the plane, which it's not like America. When you miss a flight over there in North Korea and it's an American flight, you are screwed. Like, it is really, really bad. You can't be doing that. So anyways, they came when he was checking back into the flight, and they was like, oh, you gotta come with us. He came back with us. Then some Korean personnel came on the plane and said, oh, he's sick, he's not coming back. One guy got off the plane and was like, well, I'm not leaving him behind. He gets left behind.
Like yours is going to be raised by you as a single mother and him. And they're going to be calling another woman stepmama at the rate you're going, because you're too busy. And everybody business, and you're not paid to be in that business. I'm paid to be in people's business. You're not paid to be in people's business. Okay? You're not paid. I get paid. This is what I do. Is given that you want to be a blogger. That's why you stay heavy in the blogs. You want to control our news, because secretly, deep down, that's what you want to do. You want to be a blogger. You want to be the media.
No one hears from him for 3 weeks. They don't know. America has no idea what's going on. They went back and told his family, like, they said he was sick, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, he's at a conference, a North Korean conference, speaking in front of the world. This is a world thing, y'all. You can look this stuff up. He's speaking in front of the world saying, yes. So remember, I told you guys about the 5th floor. So allegedly they have, well, they've shown us the footage. You cannot see who's on that footage. You can't make out in any way, shape, or form who's on that footage. But there's some footage of someone secretly going to the 5th floor, taking a picture, like I said, of the political party. It's alleged that you have to have a picture of the political party in your home. It's alleged. That's some of the propaganda that goes around, saying you have to have a picture of all the political party. Someone even said their house was burning down. The mom went in to save her child and did not save the picture. The picture burned, but they saved the child, and the mom was executed from it. This is just propaganda. This is all alleged information. This is just how the severity of it can go. However,
Audrey said they doing all this in Korea. Oh, Jesus. You even got Audrey Marcel out the bushes. Audrey had to stop what she was doing. She's like, damn, they doing all this.
So a lot of people believe it because of the extremity that happens once you are on North Korean territory and the things that they do. And this is one of those situations when our American citizen went over there and he's accused of going to the 5th floor, taking a picture. And you can see on the camera exactly what the person does. They take the picture, clearly it's either too heavy or whatever, and they decide against it. They leave it on the floor and go on about their day. Nothing else. Now, with them having all this CCTV footage, there's cameras everywhere. They never release CCTV footage of him leaving his room. So how did
she must, when she goes from point A to point B, sis must be tired. It's like, girl, aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of working overtime all the time? Your whole damn life is some damn OT. Why don't you relax? You are constantly running that damn yapper. You gonna get, that's why you looking the way you look at 29, sis. You giving 39. You giving 39 at 29. Calm your ass down. Relax. It's so nice to just be quiet. You know that? It's nice to be quiet and chill. Actually, it's a luxury. What you're doing right now, sis, most of us are sitting back like, bitch, shut up. Shut up.
Come to the conclusion was him, we don't know. They never released it. Next thing you know, he's at a North Korean conference and he's saying in front of the world, yes, I am, the CIA hired me, America hired me. They wanted me to try to overthrow the
I bet you her video made about $5. There's a reason why her video is going nowhere, and that's why when this is over, like, I'm gonna just shut it down, because let me tell you something. This video is probably making no money because sis has just fucked it up for everybody. So I may as well just cuss my ass off and everything, because this video is making $0 and 0 cents.
Regime over here in North Korea. I was trying to take this picture. I don't know what the picture was gonna do. Like, why would America need this picture? Like, North Korea is so secretive. Like, it's like top secret. Like, what the fuck is going on over there? But they're so secretive about everything. No one knows about their diplomatic affairs. You have to literally, like, it's just a whole big secretive thing going on. We don't even know. And like I said, from the time you're born, they spit at you. Like, America, like, they have all these pictures and videos that's doctored, of course, of Americans have, you know, they used to take us and kill us, and like they're telling us, like, and they're really a lot of, there's health conditions, there's wellness conditions, there's poor conditions, like all the bad conditions that's going on over there.
I'm telling you, her podcast, as long as she stays off politics, girl, just be ready to laugh, because as far as I'm concerned, we gonna clown the fuck out of that. I mean, at least I am. Y'all can come and get a laugh, okay? Because sis, it's gonna bomb. Let her. Oh my God, you got to see this freeze frame. Wait till this podcast. Look at this. Sis is going to be talking her ass off, and I can't
Daddy
wait.
A fool. That's my plate. Daddy a fool.
North Korea is telling them it's all because of America or South Korea for betraying them and siding with North America. Like I said, I would have to get back into World War I, World War II, and all those other different world wars to go into all of those details. However, let's just be clear. Not to say we never had beef and we ain't never did nothing, because we already know we do stuff over here. But the way that they've skewed the vantage point of the situations is, of course, to the extreme level. So we can just almost assume half this stuff is doctored. Like, none of this stuff even happened, but they have this. Obama was the president when this happened, so this just goes to show, like,
oh my God, can you believe that cut that she just did? So now she's gonna say, girl, this woman is unbelievable.
This was not like long ago.
And then her comments is like, oh my God, Keesha, I'm so glad you talked on world topics. This was so amazing. I don't know who actually listened to this and thought it was actually, number one, coherent and actually like summed it all up. The girl, if I can find her TikTok, because I saw it like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and she did upload it to YouTube and it didn't have enough views, but on TikTok it's viral. Anyway, she dumbed it down, but sis is in law school or a lawyer. I think she's finishing up law school though. And dumbed it down in a very intelligent way. Keesha is literally, just like you guys said, she is 100% talking out the side of her mouth. This is ridiculous. I would be embarrassed. But
Obama was the president. He couldn't do anything about it.
Can she get a tissue?
I don't want to speak on what happened, because I wasn't really into the story when it happened. I kind of was into it after the fact. But anyway, so then Trump became president and his parents got into contact with Trump. I was like, look, this is the type of person that voted for you, blah, blah, blah. You have to do your due diligence as our president. So Trump tries to get into the situation. Long story short, the North Korean people flew over here to America, had this meeting, and then they're like, well, Come to find out, he's actually really, really sick. He had some poisonous food the other day, and he's really, really sick. They're like, what? So we definitely got to get him back over here. They're having a meeting about him coming back, and it's like, no, he should stay here. He's really sick. No, he should come back to American soil. Let us treat him in our medical facilities. You guys are not equipped with what we are equipped with, so let us get him. Long story short, they decided, okay, come and get your guy. Went over there, and as soon as they get there, he's in a freaking coma. What? I thought you said he was sick from food poisoning. How the heck is he in a coma? Not only is he in a coma, but they're looking at the charts and they see the date of him going into the coma, which was a year ago, shortly after he was sentenced to 15 years. So he was already in a coma for almost a year. Our American citizen was in a coma in North Korea for almost a year. Remember, any of their citizens who break any laws, and like I said, you can look up some of the North Korean laws and you'll see how outrageous they are. They are sentenced to extreme harsh conditions, or even death. Like, that's just what it is. But over here in America, no. Typically, when there's foreigners in the country, they allow their political parties in the other country to come in and waiver and do this and do that. That didn't happen. He was in a coma. So he's now brain dead. He ended up passing away a year after he came back, or a couple of months after he came back to America. And then it was 100% implemented that Americans were in a travel ban. We could not travel to North Korea ever again. So as we stand today, you're not allowed to go into North Korea. The closest you can get to North Korea is in South Korea, and some of the I don't know what type of territories there are. I've never been to South Korea, but South Korea also has a lot of stuff that be going on over there. They have a lot of stuff that be going on over there too, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. I just wanted to kind of inform you guys about how extreme North Korea is. Like, this is so freaking crazy. If you want to go to a country that has extreme peace and bliss.
She wanted to tell us about North Korea, but didn't she start off talking about the hummus people? I thought she was talking about the hummus people, and then she started talking about Korea. Like, girl, you gonna have to stick with one topic and stop talking so fast. And I did not, on a stack of Bibles, did not have this sped up at all. This was on absolute 100% normal speed. Girl, spit it, people, spit it, baby. Like, it's just, this was the whole video. This was the whole video.
They say Switzerland has been voted 13 years in a row as the most peaceful, like, happy place you can go. Switzerland is on the list. I know Denmark is on the list because I definitely want to go to Denmark. I think Sweden is on the list. Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark. I can't remember the rest, but like, there's like top 5 countries. Like, oh, if we can all be like that, but that's just not the case. I kind of just wanted to give y'all this little tea and this little insight. If this is tea, it's not really tea because it's kind of sad and unfortunate. But if y'all like hearing stuff about the world, I won't do it every vlog, of course, but I may once in a while give you guys a little insight because I love talking about stuff like this. It just makes me so happy, and I love meeting people. So if y'all are also into politics, if there's anything that I missed or need to be corrected, please respectfully let me know if I missed anything, because like I said, I haven't studied social studies since high school. I just think it just should never get that deep. I just wish we could all just sit down and just have some form of agreement.
What did you do? What did you prove? What did you do? Bitch ass nigga, what did you do? What did you prove? What did you do? Bitch ass nigga, what did you do? What did you prove? What did you do? Bitch ass nigga, what did you do? What did you prove? What did you do? Bitch ass nigga, what you gonna do when a nigga come for you? What you gonna do when I put that gun on you?
She has talked me out. Like, I'm kind of like, well, damn. I don't even know what to say. Sis she did a damn Jedi mind trick on us. I'm just like, my God.
But that's just not how it is. But yeah, really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Hopefully it ends soon, because there are almost 400,000 Palestinian people. They have about 2 million
How
people
did she
there.
get back to Palestine? How did she get back to Palestine again? I thought we were just over at North Korea. What happened? What happened? Are you kidding me?
In Palestine, on the Gaza Strip, but there's about 400,000 people as of right now that are displaced. I don't know if the numbers are, I'm pretty sure the number's going to keep growing, because Sean just posted a picture of the Israel people showing like all these different missiles that they had that America sent over there. And it's like, what are y'all doing? Why y'all like aiding them with this craziness? Y'all see what they're doing, like who they're hurting. Like, it's so crazy, it's so sad. Like, these innocent kids, like these kids, like buildings are falling on kids and they're waving their hands out from the buildings, like hoping their parents can pick up the rubble and pick up these cement. And they don't have a military to back them. They don't have anything. So it's really a war. Like, how can you fight someone defenseless who has no war materials to fight you? They don't have an army. They don't have a military basis. Like, they don't have none of that stuff. It's literally just little old them. And then you cut off their water supply. That's absolutely inhumane. Like, it's just inhumane. Like, there has to be better ways to go about this. And I can park over here. There have to be better ways to go about this. I'm gonna just continue to send my prayers. I'm a mom, so that type of stuff triggers me anyways when I see stuff like that. But then also, I'm a human being, regardless if I'm a mom, a woman, or young, old, any of that. I'm a human being, and I just feel like there's basic rights as humans that we should all, like, I don't know. Back to the only war that we have lost is the Vietnam War. And that's because we withdrew for the war. That's because during the Vietnam War, which was a long, lengthy war, Americans were watching the TV and they were seeing American soldiers.
Y'all, it's like, my God, we still got 2 minutes left. This is awful. I would rather listen to her complain about like the kids' school than this dribble. Um, Let me see. I guess we're gonna miss. Someone's gonna say, "But you missed the last minute."
On the TVs in America, America started to be outraged and like, no, bring our soldiers back. We're not standing for this. Y'all are killing all these, and not because we were dying over there. It's because they were killing all these innocent people, and Americans were outraged. We pulled our citizens out and withdrew from the war. So that was the only war we've ever lost.
My God,
that's the only war we've ever lost.
Us.
And hopefully, especially now while I'm alive, are my sweet angels. Actually, just never again. I don't care. Like, I don't want it to affect anyone. Like, I just hope we just can just stop and all get along. All these countries, all this stuff that's out there, and then especially with all the stuff that we're seeing. Did y'all see someone posted Bigfoot? Somebody was riding a train. I don't know where they were, but they saw it, and I was like looking at it, and I was like, I see that. That definitely looks like Bigfoot. Like, what the hell is going on?
Y'all, she getting ready to lose a whole bunch of subscribers. Wow. Look, this is according to TubeBuddy. Keesha's views in the last 30 days. You guys want to hear something interesting? You want some and I can't make this up. Okay? This is TubeBuddy talking, right? TubeBuddy, this is what TubeBuddy says. I'm just trying. It's this is informational purposes only. Lifetime 91 million views this month, 114,000 views, 11 videos. Wow. That's it. That's all she's gotten for views, 100. And that's not a lot. That's not a lot. In the last 30 days, let's see. Subscribe. Let's see how many subscribers in the last 30 days. You guys want to see that? Because y'all messy. I'm sure you guys want to see that. I mean, since this chick got me all off track, I've never even offered you guys this information before. And that's in 10 years. Girl. Let's see. In the last 30 days, how many subscribers in the last 30 days? She got 0 subscribers in the last 30 days. They're not lodging her with 1. Wow. She's the line down here flatlining. Okay, videos in the last 90 days. Okay. Keesha has put out 11 videos in the last 30 days. 11 videos. Wow. Okay. Girl. I don't even is she even maybe she's making $1,000 check? Maybe. It's not looking very good. You said it's time to it's time to schedule a makeup exam. Verena may as well schedule a makeup exam. It's time for Keesha to get off. So the numbers aren't numbering. Okay. Yeah. The views on this video, it's like, Keesha, you sat up there and talked politics for 30 minutes. It was a complete mess. And you don't even have as much views as the video where you just walked around with your tits out. I would this is one of those videos that I would quietly just let go. You know what I mean? Just quietly let it disappear. Just put it on unlisted and then just off it, because yeah, these I obviously must have clicked on something. Yeah. I don't know. These hair videos, nobody's watching. 2,000 views, 1.6K views, 2,000 views, nobody's watching. Anyway, guys, this was hilarious. Guys, if you want to talk the tea, we're going to talk a little bit about what I just dropped over on Real Talk Bougie. You know, and I'll be back later. We're going to do a reaction. But yeah, that's it and that's all. Keesha is continuing to we're just going to watch the we're just going to keep watching what she's putting out. Sis is clearly trying to find her way on this thing called social media, and it doesn't seem to be going very well, but hey, let's give her a shot. Let's see, girl. We just gonna watch it and then we're gonna talk about it, okay? We're just gonna talk about it because it is Sis's Fugazi. Sis is coming with some sort of a podcast. I think she wants to be a blogger. And I'm thinking that she is, I don't know. I think she thinks she can talk her ass off and she can make people think that she's knowledgeable, and people are going to think what they want to think. Okay? That's what we know. They're going to think what they want to think, and that's it. And that, I mean, I don't even know what to say. After that video, my head is spinning after that video, just to be honest. My head is absolutely spinning in a circle. I don't even know what to say. Let me see what you guys are saying. Time for her to hang it up. I mean, just let it go. Like, throw this in the trash. If you want to start a podcast, you need, like, I'm not even going to give the recipe. I'm just not. But at the end of the day, this ain't it. That's my best advice. Okay, guys? This ain't it. She had to because she has a job now. She had no choice. The little one needs to go to school too. Okay? This is my best advice to sis. This ain't it. This is not it. And think again, try again, do again. Okay? All right? Okay, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. Meet me over at Real Talk Bougie, and I'll see you guys later on this afternoon over here for a reaction. Y'all. Okay. Okay, guys. Bye, Bougie Gang. Let me see. Where's the Keesha outro? Keesha and her silly self. Oh my God. Silly. I don't know. I'm just like, my God. Ghetto. Sis ghetto. Okay. Girl.
Man, jealous, what I want, man, jealous, hating. I can do what I want, I can do what I want. Yeah, that way, bitch. Bitch, I don't. I'm outside. I'm outside, ho. Yeah. Come outside, ho. Get out of line, ho. Man, jealous, man, jealous, man, jealous, what I want, man, jealous, hating. I can do what I want, I can do what I want. Yeah, that way, bitch. Bitch, I don't. I'm outside. I'm outside, ho. Yeah. Come outside, ho. Get out of line, ho. Man, jealous, man, jealous, hating. Hey, what I want, hey. What's goody? I can do what I want. I can do what I want. Yeah. I'm a boss. That way, bitch. Man, jealous, man, jealous, hating.